Hi everybody, I am Marcella Nordbeck Richardson. I'm the artist who's living the artist way for 1 year. It is Wednesday, May 22nd, I believe, so this is my second post on chapter 5, fifth month of the year, fifth chapter. We're talking about recovering a sense of possibility. As I talked about 2 weeks ago, in this chapter, Julia Cameron, essentially that chapter boils down to taking responsibility for our happiness and self-care. And there's a few things I want to share with you today. For starters, this is not my art studio where I've been recording from in the past. This is actually my yoga and meditation room that I share with my husband Sean, and behind me is our beautiful fish tank. I think it's 120 gallons, and it's his work of art. He does a full arrangement change at least once a month. We have a beautiful fish tank it's freshwater, so they're South African cichlids, and they're beautiful fish, but they can be rather aggressive, and so to keep the aggression level down and the serenity up, he does a full arrangement change once a month, and it's looking beautiful, and they're all getting along really well, so I wanted to share that beauty in my home with you. But I want to talk about self-care. In particular, I want to address something that I talked about last week, and that is sleep. I guess it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago. I am in a very productive mode right now, and I credit a lot of that to Julia Cameron and the Artist Way. Just committing to doing this program for 12 months and writing my pages most days of the week has just cultivated a lot of creativity and inspiration. So I'm feeling inspired, and I'm channeling that into the projects I'm working on, and as a result I'm getting less sleep than I normally would. My body does like a lot of sleep, probably 8 to 9 hours, and these days I'm probably averaging 6, maybe 7 hours of sleep. As a person who's been honest about struggling with depression in the past, and on my journey I've also met people who have been diagnosed as having other mood disorders that can affect sleep, and sleep can affect their mood disorders. I really want to talk about the importance of sleep. When I'm struggling to sleep, to either fall asleep or to stay asleep, and those periods of insomnia are happening for me, I want to share one thing that I use. It's the Yogi bedtime tea. I always have these on hand. I just tear off the top of the box so I can pull one out easily. And my recommendation is, say you want to go to bed at 9 o'clock, brew your tea around 8 o'clock. I put a little agave nectar in it, let it cool off. Certainly drink it by 8:30, and then before you go to bed at 9 o'clock, make sure you go to the bathroom and empty your bladder. Otherwise, even though you fall asleep, you'll be waking up an hour later to go to the bathroom. So I just really want to stress the importance of sleep. Yes, I'm getting less of it these days, but I'm very mindful that I still take care of myself, and I hope that you do too. So I recommend the Yogi bedtime tea. I'm going on my very first solo artist date since starting this journey again in January. It's almost June. We're almost halfway through this, and I've been so busy between my day job and just cranking out art and managing the business side of my business that I haven't been making time for it. But I'm using a little bit of vacation time this week and next week, and got my car worked on. It's ready for me to pick it up. It needed a little TLC, and instead of using their shuttle service, I'm gonna walk the 2 miles to go get my car, and I'm gonna take my camera with me, and if I snap any cool pictures, I'll post them on the blog. And there's gonna be lots of other cool stuff on the blog, updates on the shows I'm in. I did get into that recycling show, and updates on the gallery stuff, and just other stuff I'm working on. So check out the blog, go make some art, and I'll talk to you in 2 weeks.